Okay, now we are talking about demonstration of infinity of primi numbers. Un numero maggiore dell'unità si dice primo se ha solo due divisori distinti, one e se stesso, ok? Ad esempio 2, 3 e 5 sono primi, mentre 4 e 6 non lo sono perché sono divisibili rispettivamente, oltre che per se stessi e 1, anche per 2 e per 2 e 3. So, the most important number of unity you call it primo. And if he has only two divisor distinti, he has only two dividendo. You can divide it only with the two, with one and with himself. For example, 2, 3 and 5, they are primi numbers. But 4 and 6, they are not. Because they are, you can divide it in respectively not only for themselves and 1, but also for 2 and for 2 and 3. So the rules are that between 1 and 10 we have 5 primi numbers. Tra 1 e 10 ci sono 5 numeri primi. Between 10 and 100 there are 21. So tra 10 e 100 ce ne sono 21. Tra 9 milioni e 990.900 e 10 milioni ce ne sono 9. So between 9,999,900 and 10 million there are 9. Between 10 million and 10,100,000 there are 3. It's kind of complicated, but go deeply in this because it's very important. Even for me, I also go back every time to this number because it's a big concept. This is the law of rarefazione. Rarefazione. It means when something is rarefact of the numbers primes. So like a human body, no? When it's getting really to the meaning of these numbers. Because of these rules, you can imagine that the numbers are finished, but it's not like this because Euclide give a demonstration that the primi numbers are used with the indirectly demonstration per assurdo. So it's something that you cannot explain. The consequences of primi numbers, it starts with 2, with 3, with 5, with 7, with 11 and 13, and it goes to until the infinite. It's never stop. It's never finished. Okay, in the 7th book of his elements, Euclide was giving a very simple and elegant demonstration of infinity of the primi numbers, to getting that the primi numbers are something more than the multitude of primi numbers. Okay, to demonstrate it that this idea give the thinking of being together about this numeri primi that is composed from an numero finito. So it's number that is finished of elements that is multiplicated for all the numbers of the wholes and I numeri dell'insieme, and getting more the number 1 to the prodotto that you can get from a new number. Okay, go back always to the lesson to get deeply to this concept. For example, if you are considering the insieme that is being dated from these 3 numbers like A and B and C, the new number that is n, it will be n, it's like A multiplied for B multiplied for C, that it's plus 1. Okay, so if you have this, then you know that you have two possibilities. the number that you can get is a numero primo, and the consequence, the number prime of these, they are considered A, B, C, they are the only numeri primi. Or, he say, Euclide, the number that you get, it's not a primo number. So it's divided also for another number primo that is also for himself f for 1. Okay, this is very complicated. I'm sorry for my English, but I'm getting also better with the voice. This morning I feel much more better, but this is maybe the mathematics helps me to clear my voice. And this is very good because last night I was singing to a wedding party with the friends, and we were singing O Sole Mio, and I was able to get also the high notes. So you see how the mathematics can help you also to sing. So we should, as musicians, Pasquale say, and I say, yeah, you're right. Il nuovo divisore quindi va ad incrementare l'insieme dei numeri primi considerato e conferma l'affermazione di Euclide. This is very interesting, is the demonstration of infinity of primi numbers, because this way to use is actually that you think like with contradiction, absurd. You say, hey, how you can think like this? It's not logic. But the logic is to think not logic. And this is the absurd. And this is what makes a giant a very giant, because the giant is very, very close to the poets. Okay? They are the steps very, very close. But the poets has that little things a little bit more. But he needs at this time also to get a little bit of this, of that. So you see, we are going back again to the principle of balance. And that's the secret, and it's something that it's really difficult to get in those days. So I don't want to make a philosophy now because we are talking about mathematics. So I go on. I'm sorry if sometimes I'm too longer in explanation, but it's a kind of passion, okay? So I want to be fast because we have still a lot of arguments I see here. So very interesting is the demonstration about these arguments. And this way of thinking, it has to consist, it consists in negation. You say, no, it's not true that the truth of affirmation is constructed of that you are thinking about on this negation until that you follow in contradiction. And this is very interesting because it's something that daily you have in your daily life. So what you negate, what you say, no, but I didn't say that. No, because of this that you say that it was not true, it becomes the truth. And because of this, we are going one step further. And this is not really easy concept, but it's very nice to get it. Okay, now we are talking about another chapter. It's called Spigolature. Okay, I won't say that I make this little translation from a book that is called Beautiful Minds. I grandi scienziati raccontano la storia della scienza, and it's a book that it's from, I don't want to make publicity, but it's just to give a notion. It's from Pier Giorgio Di Freddi racconta Pitagora, Euclide, la nascita del pensiero scientifico, la Repubblica, l'Espresso a cura delle scienze. I'm just reading, and I hope that I don't want to disturb who has some different politics meanings, but the meanings, it doesn't matter from which kind of side we have the notion, because the notion, the culture has no politics, means it should be have politics, but the culture has, the balance. I hope that I kept not boof, because when you say something, there's always someone behind you that say, hey, you, boof, so the life is all about the boofs, maybe I'm going to write a tune with, I don't know if I write a text, but do you remember me when I took it many boofs Aretha Cup? No, I think that you are getting better, say the singer. I don't know, but I try to improve. And because of the contradiction that we said before, the wife say, because of this, I give you another boof, Aretha Cup. So it's clear now the concept. You see how the concept now it's very clear. So even you are or not in contradiction, you are kept a boof, Aretha Cup. Okay, because of now we are talking about the life of Pythagoras. That Hippocrates di Chio was getting out from the confraternity of Pythagoras, because he was saying to everybody how a pentagon was built. And the same condition he had il paso di Metaponte, that he died in during he was on the boat, because he uh, he said that the construction